July 17th is a very special day. It's World Emoji Day, a day dedicated to the colorful world of emojis that have become an essential part of our online communication and our social media. In this video, I'm going to explore the fascinating realm of emojis, their significance, and some amazing sites that will help you unlock a whole new level of emoji mastery and a secret that is going to give you more engagement on your social. Are you ready to dive in? Let's get going. Emojis have revolutionized the way we communicate online. You add a touch of emotion, some humor, maybe clarity to our messaging. I want to talk to you a little bit about how emojis are enhancing our online presence. And then we're going to dive into some really cool sites that you can use to get and create your own emojis. Emojis transcend the language barrier because they allow us to express emotions that might be a little bit difficult to convey through text alone. When you are looking at emojis, you want to make sure you're choosing the right emojis. Make sure you understand the meaning behind different emojis. And the reason I'm saying that like that, and again, look, you can't get inflection and intonation from regular text. Why I'm saying this is because I know somebody who thought the poop emoji was chocolate ice cream. So keep in mind, know the meaning behind the emoji. Select emojis that accurately represent the emotion or the idea that you want to convey. Now, as far as placement, we want to make sure that you place the emojis. You can put it in the beginning, the middle, or the end of your sentence. Remember, I love New York. It has the I and the heart and the NY. That was emojis before there were emojis, right? It was great branding. You want to use emojis sparingly. You want to avoid overwhelming your message, and you want to be strategically using your emojis. Did you know that when you use emojis in your social media, that you can significantly increase engagement? I'm not just talking about your posts. I'm talking about in your comments as well. WordStream stated that a Facebook post with emojis performs 58% better than posts without emojis. So use them wisely. You want to make them visually appealing, and you want those emojis to elicit a specific emotion or a reaction from your audience. You do something silly. Maybe you use the bashful one. Maybe there's something insane going on in your life and you use the emoji that has the big eyes opened and the tongue sticking out. These are different ways that you can use emojis in your posts and comments so that they elicit a specific emotion. Another great way to use emojis is to use them in stories and live chats. So you can spice up your Instagram stories or your Facebook lives with emojis. Encourage viewers to interact by responding with emojis. Those are great ways to use emojis outside of what we normally think of. Now that you understand the power of emojis, let's dive into the world of emoji resources. Oh, and speaking of resources, this YouTube channel is a great resource. I'm Maggie Carey from Master It Media. I'm always looking at how I can help businesses become the star of their social media. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us that thumbs up. And now I'm going to share with you some of these resources that you can use to make your emoji game stronger. So one of the things that you may not even know is that there are keyboard shortcuts. Your device, whether it's a Mac or a PC, is going to have a device setting that will enable an emoji keyboard. So on my Mac, I right click and I can hit emoji and keyboard, and I get a bunch of emojis that I can actually search for. That makes my life a whole heck of a lot easier. You can also go old fashioned and use a keyboard shortcut, like using a colon, a dash, and close paren is going to give you a smiley face. However, there are some really cool websites that are out there that have classic emojis, animated emojis, and these sites can become your go-to source for all your emoji needs. So if you do a search, you can go to Emojipedia, or Get Emoji and explore their vast collection of emojis. Once you find your desired emoji, you can click on it or copy it to your clipboard. Some people right click, copy, and then go into your message or your document or your social media post and hit paste. A lot of times, you're also going to get the access to emojis in Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. They have a little emoji button that you can use. But if you're not finding what you really want, those websites are excellent resources. And by the way, there are websites that you can go to customize your own emoji. You can make it personal. And one of those platforms I love is Bitmoji. It's so fun, but there's Emoji Maker and Emoji Builder. These are both really cool platforms, and you can sign up and log in so that you can design your own emoji. When you follow those platform instructions to customize the emoji appearance, the features, and the accessories that you're wearing, you can seasonalize them. You can dress up for whatever specific holiday it is. Then you can download the emoji, you can save it, you can share it on the different platforms. Now, speaking of platforms, emojis are omnipresent. They appear across various social media platforms and messaging apps. What I want to share with you in this segment is how emojis differ across platforms and some handy tips on how to use them effectively. For example, emojis may look slightly different depending on the platform you use. When you're looking at platform specific styles, you need to research how it comes across, because Android, iOS, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, the emoji may have a slightly different look. It's one of the reasons why I love Emojipedia, because it actually will show you the different platforms and what the emoji will look like on those platforms. So if you're not 100% sure and you don't want to post it right away, check out Emojipedia. You want to consider aiming for consistency in your emoji usage on each platform. Adjust your choices to match the platform style. That means you may need to adapt and adjust your post or your comments based on the platform that you're on. Now, one of the other things to consider is branding and marketing. Emojis can be a very powerful branding tool. So companies and influencers incorporate emojis into their marketing strategies to create a memorable brand identity and connect with their target audience. So when you're looking at your specific industry, check out what successful brands or influencers in your niche are using, and check out those emojis to see if they really work well with your brand. Identify common themes or trends that resonate with your target audience. For example, there are the obvious things like Taco Bell uses tacos, okay? But sometimes there are other ones that aren't so obvious. I know a brander who uses the explosion. Part of it is because his brand is about power. His brand is power. So when he's looking at using emojis in his social media, he uses that power. So when emojis align with your brand, you want to make sure that your personality and your values match. You want to make sure that your emojis align with your brand values. So when you select emojis, make sure that they align to your brand's personality. If you're a very serious business owner and you want to convey a very professional, very streamlined approach, you are not going to use the crazy face emoji. You're going to use different emojis that convey the brand personality. And you want to make sure that these emojis are integrated into your marketing content, your social media, your email campaigns, anything like that. Always remember, everything, your website, your social media, your emails, what you wear, what you say is all about your brand. It needs to be true and authentic to who you are and what your business is and who you serve, because that's what's going to draw people in. So when we are celebrating World Emoji Day, we need to make sure that you are adhering to your brand. Now, this comprehensive guide is ways that you can use these valuable websites to empower you and your social media. Use the power of emojis, have fun with your online communication, and watch that engagement soar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content. And check this video here that's going to help you increase your engagement on your social media.